Okay, now that you've got your Lift Xtra all set up and ready to go, I'm going to show you the features and benefits of the Lift Xtra. So we mentioned you've got obviously your 50 psi of double heated steam. That's across all Laurastar. Whether you buy a Lift or a Lift Xtra, makes no difference. You get that 50 psi. The Lift Xtra has a 3D sole plate, which I'm going to explain why, but it also has a feature called pulse steam. I don't know if you can see that, but on the inside of the handle there's a little button. Okay, pulse on or off. Now what pulse does, it creates pulses of steam. Instead of the steam being continuous, it comes out in pulses. Now the reason for that is if you're ironing for long periods of time, you don't get a lot of dampness in the garment, okay? So I'm going to show you with pulse steam on and with the 3D. So as we explained before, up with steam, back dry. Up with steam, back dry. Okay, now the pulse steam reduces the amount of steam you're putting into the garment and therefore reduces the moisture buildup. Have a look at how well that has been ironed. All the creases are completely gone and the garment is dry and ready to wear. So what the 3D does, let me explain that in detail. So when you have a garment with creases on it, I'm going to find a section that's still creased, put that on there. So when you have a garment with creases, you've got a positive crease is anything that sticks up, a negative crease is anything that goes down. So what the 3D does in the sole plate, it actually does this before it irons. It acts like a pair of hands to pre-stretch the garment before it irons it. That's what the 3D technology is all about. Laurastar invented it. No one else has it. Okay, so up with steam, back dry. It does it quicker, it does it more professionally, and it does it perfectly each time. So you're going to pick up those negative creases quicker with less passes over the garment. So that's why the 3D is such a good feature and such good technology. Okay, you'll find it very useful. And when you want the pulse feature or pulse feature on or off, it's on the inside of the handle. Okay, so if you want to change that on or off, if you want continuous steam, when you're doing vertical steaming, you would take the pulse off and you would do your vertical steaming. Just touching the garment, just use that steam pressure to do the work. Have a look at the difference. That one's done, that one's not done, okay? Just remember all Laurastar Lift, all Lift Xtra have the same steam pressure. Just that the Lift Xtra has more features, the 3D sole plate, the pulse, the retractable power lead, and the cord minder, okay? The Lift Xtra comes in Titan and aluminium.